يوم حكي سالته هيك شو عملت ولا بكل ما هي شو اسمه
Morning.
شو السكن. Oh my god.
Your mic is on. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. I talk with my sister.
Oh, okay. Make sure everybody got in here. Hi, Cassie. Is your sister visiting you? I can't hear you, Yusra. No, never mind. She's talking. Cassie. Here we go. Gotcha. Be right back. There we go.
How are you, Miss Jenny?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm done with my sister.
You're done with her now? Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, you guys.
Morning.
Sarah and who else? Destiny. Okay.
That's Danny.
Hi.
Hi.
I look a little crazy right now, but don't mind that.
Why?
Just my hair.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You guys are at home anyways. Oh, because those new girls are coming in tomorrow, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm only going to test half of you out of state board tomorrow because there's too many to put into the classroom, and then half tomorrow. But the ones that I'm going to test today are like on Thursday are going to be Sarah and Destiny if you want to wait, or if you want to, you don't have to. But you and
that test is just the manipulations, or it's like a test, like with questions?
no, it's just like state board. It's just like the state board test, like what we were practicing.
I think
that's all it is.
Wait, just because I only have the manipulations mostly.
Okay, that's fine. Your trip here, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, but the new ones, I'll pull the new ones in. Okay, and they can watch you this time. Okay, but I had already asked you if you wanted to be able to test it out, right, Sarah? And who else is going to be?
But I was going to ask you too, while we're talking about that, the video for the manipulations, you know, I don't remember how to get to it on Learn About Beauty.
On which one? The manipulations itself?
Yeah, I remember the video.
It's on YouTube. You got to go to the YouTube channel for North Adrian's Beauty College.
And it's on there?
Yeah, look up facial massage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because that's where it is now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, because they haven't transferred it over yet. Like as a site, so we could go over like we used to.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And the other one's actually down.
Okay, that's probably why I couldn't find it, because I'm like, I thought I remembered how to get to it and I wasn't finding anything. So that's probably why.
Okay. So we're like all have to put on this other program now.
Hello, good morning.
I just want to say the rest of these girls' attendance in here. Okay,
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, this is Andrea and Bill. I am here today. I am stuck in Wyoming. I've been here for 3 days now. I was at a truck stop for like the first No, for 4 days. I was in a truck stop for 3 days because we're snowed in. So we can't leave. They've shut down all the freeways, but I'm here on class. Okay. So I'm in my pajamas. I just want you guys to know I'm not being rude or
That's
anything.
okay. That's what everyone else is. Last week, your
Okay.
daughter was in the hospital. You're in Wyoming. My goodness, you're a busy woman.
Very, but I'm here and I appreciate you guys all.
Okay. Let's see. Galaxy, is that Raquel? Is that, no, that's not Raquel. Who's got the Galaxy phone? Is that Michelle?
I
need
think
to
it
see
was
your
one of the
face,
new
whoever has-
people.
Yeah, oh, it is Michelle. Okay. Just checking.
Sorry, my son's sick. I dropped him off at his dad's, so I'm on time.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay. Hi, Raquel.
Hi, good morning.
Up top.
Everyone's in there except for, let's see.
Probably come on. Go.
All right. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Come on.
7.
Okay.
That's all I got. No one else in here yet. Just wanted to make sure. We should be on. Did we finish hives? I wasn't sure if I finished hives that day. On page 246, I believe.
I believe we did. We just didn't finish anything below that.
Any primary, okay, that's what I thought. So we're good right here. Now just wait till the rest of them get in here. Everyone else that's in here, we're already on 247 in your study guide. Okay, 8.2. And I'm still waiting for the rest of them in here. Got, let me see. My actual, Cassie's the only one from that group that's here right now.
Miss Jeannie,
Cassie,
I'm
you're
just
still coming in tomorrow, right? Yeah.
I'm supposed to come in tomorrow?
Yes, I thought so. Donovan said the two Cassies and Miranda were coming in tomorrow.
Like
you
for
not coming?
class or like, I
Yes,
know
I
I'm
mean
coming
on
in for
Thursday,
paperwork.
sorry. Excuse me, Thursday.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming in Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I got my days like, as of right there, I'm like, wait a minute. I just want to make sure I've got enough people in here.
Do we have enough chairs?
Yes, I have plenty of chairs. I'll just have to have you, half of you over on one side of the room and then the other half will be in the classroom. So I'll give assignments to the ones that I assign over to the other side. Okay. And test them and then test you guys, because I need to test out my fellow, the freshmen, Sarah and Araceli and one more, Alex. Okay. Good morning, Avery. I've only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, who else came in here? So I did. Miranda's in. Okay. Good morning, Miranda.
Good morning.
Avery. Okay, we'll wait for a couple of people here. Okay, got everyone else in here. So we still have Jasmine and Catalina and Diana. And Cassandra. So waiting on that one. And Autumn. So those of you that just came in, we're on page 247 in your study guide, and it's 8.2, the chapter that we're in. There's Jasmine.
Miss Janie.
Huh?
Yesterday I was working on my study guide and I realized that I'm missing a page. I think it's 159 at the like end where you're kind of like going through like making sure that like you know your notes. Are we going to be going over that, or is there like a way I can get like a picture of the page or something like that?
Yeah, when you come in on Thursday, I'll give you that. How's that? Instead of having to send it through a zip to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Araceli, are you ready to be tested on Thursday? You and Alex?
The
state board kind of thing?
yeah.
Okay. I figured you guys would be. I'm just waiting for a couple more people. Jasmine, we're on page 297 or 247, excuse me. Okay, in chapter 8.2. Got 2 more. Wow, I just haven't seen this poor girl. I wonder if she's okay. There's not another Kelsey in here. Okay. Just like a minute here. I've not seen her for a while. Okay, I need cameras on you guys. Okay, there we go. Everyone's got their camera on. Okay, let me share the screen. There we go. Oh, I lost you. I'm like, uh-oh, what happened? Okay, so I'm going to move this up because we just finished this part. Come on. Come on. Move. There we go. Come on, go back. There we go. Come on. One more. There we go. Right there. All right. Stop. Okay, these were your primary and secondary lesion definitions. So you still need to write that definition next to skin lesions. Okay, it's a change in the structure of the skin's tissue. Okay, usually caused by damage, injury, or some type of skin condition or disease. Okay, they come in 2 types. All right, your primary is going to be the changes in the structure of the skin during the early stages. Okay, and the secondary is going to be the lesions that appear basically as the disease progresses. Okay, it gives you kind of like a little example right here. Okay, so I'll let you fill that into your study guide, because you'll have to fill in primary skin lesions and secondary skin lesions. If you've done this already, just hit thumbs up so I can go around and change the slides. Come back here. Come on. There you go. Okay. No one needs this? Okay, I got yours, Cassie. No one else needs it? Raquel, are you writing this? Okay. How about you, Michelle? Are you still writing this?
Yeah, I'm almost done with the secondary.
Okay. All right. Is everyone finished? Okay, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit here. Come on. Okay, these are our primary lesions, and this is what they look like. Okay, your first one is a macule. And this is a discoloration on the skin surface, AKA it could be a freckle. Okay, that's an example of a macule. And the test question would read, can you work over a macule? Yes, you can. A wheal now is a solid formation above the skin that's often caused by an insect bite or some type of allergic reaction. You can even put it down as hives. Okay, it means the same thing. Wheal is the same thing as a hive. And that's only giving you like 2 little bumps, but you could have a series of them all over your hands or wherever, some other part of your body. And let me know when you have this completed with little hands up. Gotcha, Avery. Gotcha, Sarah. Okay. Anybody still writing? Yeah, looks like Gianna's still writing.
Yeah,
Did you lighten your hair, Miss Janie?
No, I've got a light on it though. On
Oh,
this,
okay, it looks lighter.
I think it's just because of the light that I have on. Because I finally got a ring light up here, and I'm like, so
Oh, gotcha. I was gonna
kind of
say
bright.
the blonde, it looks really good. It looked like you got super blonde.
I wish, but no. You'll see the magic of light, right? All right. Has everyone gotten this down?
yeah,
All
I
right.
think
Okay. This next page, if it will turn. Let's go. There. Okay. Whoop. Stop back. I feel like I'm playing a video game, okay? That just hits one too many times on the keyboard on return and it just keeps going. All right, so this is our papule and pustule. So papule is going to be a small elevation of the skin. It's usually inflammatory, but it doesn't contain pus. So it's like the beginning stages of a pimple when it starts to become red and inflamed. That's what this is. And there might be a little bit of fluid in there, but it's not pus. It's just like a clear liquid. And then when it does get pus in it, okay, this turns into that pustule. So this is a small inflamed elevation. It's the next step or progression from a papule. This is filled with bacterial fluid and pus. So you go from a papule to a pustule.
Can you work on the last one, Miss Jamie, if you were doing a treatment or?
Yeah, as long as there's no, it isn't any broken skin.
Okay,
Mhm. Yeah, it's part of, like, we can do acne 1 and acne 2, but we can't do 3 and 4. That's like full blown acne, like all over the face. But, the occasional pustules and papules, you're fine. Hopefully, if they get it in time, you can if you can use high frequency. I'd use that on it when it was still in the papule stage, so it didn't come the pustule. And because we have access to it, of course, we're always doing ourselves, but you can let your clients know the same thing. They could come in and you could charge them just for a high frequency treatment. And you can do it right over their makeup. It's not like it has to be cleansed to do this particular procedure. All right, thanks for the hands up. And there you go. I thought I lost you. All right. Anyone else still need this on the screen? Okay. It's moving slowly. All right. Here we come to a vesicle and a nodular tumor. Okay, a vesicle is a fluid-filled elevation that's localized accumulation of fluids or blood that's just below the epidermis, which is also known as a blister. Okay, so it kind of looks like the same thing for poison ivy. It looks similar to that. Or it gets raised with those like fluid, and then you scratch and it actually spreads it just a little bit more. And then there's a nodule or a tumor, which is a solid mass within the skin. It could be hard or soft, and it could be fixed or freely moving, because sometimes it'll move around, like it's in a sack. And give me a thumbs up when you guys have gotten this part filled in. Gotcha, Alex. Gotcha, Jasmine. Yeah. Okay. Everyone still writing?
I'm just finishing up the last one.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready to go. All right, this one's going to bring us to cyst, which is the last of the primary. Come back. Okay. This is an abnormal membranous sac that contains a gaseous, liquid, or semi-solid substance. So that's kind of like our cystic acne. Okay, gives a little illustration there how like raised it is. Okay. This is the last one of your primary. You have macule, wheal, papule, pustule, vesicle, nodule, or tumor, and a cyst. Okay. And when you completed this, give me a thumbs up, and then I'm going to move on to your secondary skin lesions. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Avery. Okay, thanks, Cassie. Okay, I'm going to change the page here so we can go to our secondary. Okay, and the first one is a crust, pretty much a dried mass that's the remains of an oozing sore, aka a scab or sore. And then an excoriation is a mechanical abrasion of the epidermis. It'll appear bright to dark red because of the dried blood, and it occurs when insect bites, scabs, or acne breakouts are scratched. So it makes like a scratched mark on the face. So that bottom one would be an excoriation. I've seen clients that have picked their face and they actually have just that. Now that would not work on it, okay, because it was open. They give nice pictures, aren't they? That bottom one almost looks like an ulcer, it's so deep.
So Miss Jamie, I have a quick question. I bought this tablet off of oh, I forgot his name. Damien, I think.
Here?
Yeah. Is there a way
Donovan?
yes, Donovan. Is there a way that I can write in my notes on here somehow?
I don't know, because I don't think it will save it onto that tablet.
Oh, okay, okay.
Who am I talking to right now?
Michelle.
Michelle, okay. I will ask him if he can, if it actually saves, but I know the Chromebook, it's kind of hard to get it to save the notes to it.
Oh no, okay, I don't
But
want
have you tried it yet? Has it saved any of your other notes?
I just been using these ones, the paper ones that you gave me.
Okay, I think that's where you're gonna have to go.
Okay,
Okay, but I will ask him again today at break, okay?
okay, thank you.
All right. Is everybody finished with this page?
No.
Okay. Give you a second there.
Okay, I'm done writing.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Go down. All right, this is going to be a scale or a scar, okay? The scale is the shedding of dead skin cells of the uppermost layer of the epidermis. A scale could also be dandruff, okay? It's just a peeling. Okay, the skin starts to shed its layers. Sometimes it's just more aggressive on certain areas of the body. Almost looks like eczema, but it's a scale. Now, scar or cicatrix is a formation resulting from a lesion, which extends into the dermis or deeper and is part of the normal healing process. So sometimes you'll heal a raised heel, okay, it could be called a, let's see, a keloid, but right now they're just a regular scar. Okay. And sometimes they will heal below the skin also. Give me a hands up when you get this completed. Okay, gotcha. Michelle, you still ready?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. You just have to know how long to leave the slides up, that's all.
What I find easy is screenshotting it and then going back.
That would help too.
That's a really good idea because I'm just such a slow writer and I like to write everything out with my ADHD. So I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, just screenshot it and you can always go back. It's there.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna move the slide just a
Oh,
little
wait,
bit here.
can I screenshot it real quick? Like she
Yes,
said?
yes, go right ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay. So now it should be our fissure and an ulcer, okay? So fissure is a crack or a line in the skin that can be, well, it can penetrate as deep as the dermis, but it's like chapped lips. That's why you have a set of lips right there. An ulcer is going to be an open lesion that's visible on the surface of the skin. It may result in a loss of portions of the dermis and may be accompanied by pus. Skincare services may not be performed while there's still an open wound. Okay. And that one just happens to be an open wound. Until it's healed, no services. Okay. And if you're still writing, let me know.
I'm still writing.
Okay. Now we're getting down to our infections after this. Like, things that we should be able to see and at least know that there's some type of disorder going on. So what do you think? Do you think I could work over the fissure? Yeah, you can. Also, you can. You can over this. If it's just chapped lips, yeah, you can.
Oh.
Unless it's an open wound. I know it sounds funny. It says a crack or a line on the skin, but it can penetrate as deep as the dermis. But sometimes when it's that low, how can I say this? The best description when they're talking about it goes down to the dermis. Have you ever seen people that are overweight and the heel of their foot has those cracks in it? Okay, those cracks can go down all the way to the dermis. There's no bleeding. It's just the way the skin has broken itself up. So that's what I'm talking about when they're talking about having that line or crack all the way down to the dermis. You usually won't see this on their lips that deep, but you will on other parts of their body. So somebody that's bearing a lot of weight will have this on their feet.
I'm confused by what a fissure is. So is that like a wrinkle, or that's like a literal?
It's a crack in the skin. So you can crack, like a very gentle crack would be like chapped lips, okay?
Oh, okay.
When it's talking about a deep, like all the way to the dermis, they're talking about on the foot, because you can have an actual crack that's like probably about that deep, okay? And there's no blood, it's just there's a crack there and the skin kind of just behaves that way.
Okay.
Okay. If you've ever have a grandmother or somebody or someone in your family that's overweight and you see their heels, they're all dried up, that's basically what they're talking about. So a mild line would be your chapped lips all the way to getting into the dermal layer. It'd be on your heel because you wouldn't see that deep on the face. Does that make sense?
I also have another question. How graphic are the next pictures for skin infections?
They're not that bad.
Okay.
Just what you've been seeing, the little tiny boxes. That's are you nervous?
Because I see like herpes simplex and I'm like,
Yeah, we have to say that because sometimes people, when they get a chemical peel, they will break out.
okay.
So we have to let them know. We don't work on them when they have an herpes at all until it's completely gone.
Okay.
Okay, because there's a chance, even if you're wearing gloves, you could spread it to the rest of their face. So that's why we don't work on them.
Right. Okay.
All right. That make you feel a little better?
Yeah, I'm a little bit, I don't know. I have like a sensitive
Hey,
stomach.
Same thing here. Okay, I don't want to touch it. Gloves or no gloves. All right. Skin infection. This should be on the next page. So it's 248. Right, and a skin infection is caused by a pathogenic bacteria or a virus that enters the body and multiplies to the point of where it interferes with the body's normal state. That normal state is called homeostasis. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm all out of order on my pages, Miss Jamie. This is Michelle. What page?
It's 248. It should have skin infections at the top.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So an infection is caused by a pathogenic bacteria or virus that enters the body and multiplies to the point where it interferes with the body's normal state, which is known as homeostasis. All right. Estheticians avoid infected areas when they're performing treatments because they don't want to pass it to the rest of the body or the rest of the face. So that's what goes into your skin infections. When you have this completed, give me a thumbs up. Okay, gotcha, Raquel. Okay. Okay, anyone still needing it?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. What's kind of nice though, if you do run into someone that you're questioning what type of bacteria is on their face, or if it is bacteria. You can always pull the woods lamp out and have that violet light go on top of it, and you can actually see it if it's glowing. It's gonna be contagious.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Still writing?
No, I'm done.
So here we're going to go through the infections. So the first one is going to be herpes simplex. It's a highly contagious viral infection that causes eruptive blister-like or clusters that are found on the mucous membranes of the skin or around the mouth. They could be around the mouth, the nose, the genital area, but herpes simplex 1 is a cold sore, okay? Herpes 2 is below, like south of the border there. That would be genital herpes. We want to avoid treatment until the lesions are dry, at least 7 to 14 days. We want to make sure it's completely gone. Okay. Because all you would be doing is spreading it to the rest of the face, even if you wore gloves, so they don't.
So,
get
Miss,
their-
it's like
Huh?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
Is this like a cold sore, would you say?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Okay, since some people, like, if you go and get a doctor's peel, he usually gives you a prescription, because I know I got one, for like a viral tablet so that you don't get those little blisters around your mouth. But there is a chance, if you are susceptible to herpes, of getting one once you get a peel. Okay, so you have to be very careful that they work around that area so you don't cause someone to have a peel. We protect the lips with either a gel mask or some barrier repair so that they don't get this. So if you even have one yourself, you just need to call school and say, I can't come in. Because they can't have you working on anyone either. It's kind of funny too, because I've had a girl come back to me and she's like, the doctor said I could come to school. And I'm like, oh, you can come to school, but you can't work on anybody. Okay, and nobody can touch you. And she didn't understand that. And I'm like, you can't, you can take the time off because you shouldn't be here until it's healed anyways. But we went back and forth. She ended up getting 3 more before this whole thing was over. I'm like, you got to wait till it's all healed.
So I know one of my friends gets it from stress. Can it be caused
Yes.
from, okay.
Yes, it can be caused by stress, but it also can be caused by chemicals. So I'm just letting you know that, okay?
Okay.
Is everyone still writing?
I'm starting. Just take 3 more.
That's okay. Give me a thumbs up when you guys have this part. So I know who's still writing. Still writing? Okay. All right, I'm going to move this a little forward. Okay, herpes zoster. Okay. This is caused by the varicella zoster virus, which is a relative of herpes family, I guess you could say. It causes chickenpox. So clients who have not developed a complete immunity to chickenpox in their childhood are more susceptible to this virus, and the lesions are contagious. So it's similar to, I guess, when shingles, that's the best way I could describe it. It's kind of like shingles, or it is shingles. Because if you get the chickenpox, you might be getting this shingles infection later on in life. When you hit like 40, 45, 50 maybe. I know that there's a shot they give you when you hit 50 so that you don't get this, but if you don't get the shot, then you're more susceptible to this.
So a woman I was looking for just got shingles, and she did ask me if there's anything that could help her because she's going on a couple weeks now.
I know, it's very painful.
Yeah.
I had gotten it too. Yeah, I had two, and I had one on my leg, and it was so painful. I felt like I had needles in there.
Around them while you're pregnant, correct?
What?
You're not supposed to be around them while you're pregnant, correct? I haven't been working for her. 'cause-
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, you shouldn't be around her. Okay.
So Miss Janie, I had
Uh-huh.
chicken pox twice in my life. I had it like really mild when I was a baby, and then I got it in 3rd grade, like super bad. Would that make you like more susceptible or less, since I would
Probably more
technically?
susceptible. It's basically, it sits in your spinal column. After you've had the chicken pox, it's like sits dormant. Okay, and then later on in your life, it just flares up for no reason. Not everybody's going to get it, but some people do. A lot of people do. I know it
So
sounds crazy.
would that mean that I develop more of an immunity to it though, because I had it twice?
That doesn't necessarily, no, it doesn't necessarily. mean-
Okay.
If you actually, if you did have the chicken pox, this is what happens. They say that you're more susceptible to actually getting this,
Okay.
even though, it's a relative. I don't know why this works this way, but it does. But like I said, this one right here, this picture is like a whole rash, and some people get it on their entire face. And as painful as like just one of them was for me, I can't imagine even having that on your face, because it feels like needles going into your skin. It's that painful, like all the time. And there's really nothing you can put on it. You just have to let it run its course. So I'm just glad I had it in one spot. All right, do you guys still need this up? Okay, so we're not going to work on this one either, okay? We're not going to work on this one. Okay, this is impetigo. Those of you who have kids, you know what this is. It's a highly contagious bacterial infection that is caused by the Staphylococcus aureus or Staphylococcus A organism. It's going to produce a honey or yellow crusted lesion. Okay, it's less commonly found on the face, scalp, and or neck, and can be transmitted by improperly disinfected tools. So if you're using one of those extractors like we did yesterday or Saturday, okay, and it hadn't been cleaned properly, this could actually happen to someone. So it's actually caused by staph. It almost looks like it's a white, yellow, crusty stuff on the back. But this is why we disinfect our implements, so we don't pass skin infections on to our clients. Okay.
So Miss Jamie, this is Michelle. Did I hear you say it is like a staph infection?
Yeah, it is. It's a bacterial infection. It's like a staph because it comes from the staph bacteria.
Okay.
Okay. I wanted to put Diane in here. Okay. I'm gonna table that. Oops. Okay, what happened? My screen is just jumping all around. Okay, I'm gonna have to log out. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Hello?
I'm not sure what happened.
My
Oh,
computer is
okay.
messed up. She's gonna log back in.
Okay,
Oh.
I was like, is it just me?
This
logged
happens all the time. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Girl, your bed look comfortable over there with that leather wall.
Thank you. It's just the headboard, but yeah, it is comfy.
I'm so irritated right now that I'm stuck here in Wyoming. Like
You
they
poor
shut down.
thing. So you're the one, you poor thing.
Yeah, like look. How do you turn this thing around right here? Like it won't stop snowing. It was
Oh,
worse
no.
than this. Like you can actually, I guess the plowers came through with the little machine, but we're just like stuck here.
Were you visiting family or?
No, I'm driving through going to Missouri.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm driving through going through Missouri and got stuck here.
oh.
Yeah, so it sucks. And everyone's looking at me like when we go outside, like, what are you guys doing here? I'm like, oh my God, let's go back in. No, I get it. We don't fit in here and I get it. I want out of here just as bad as they want us out of here.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I can't deal with the snow like that. I lived in the snow for like 5 months and it was terrible. Like
5 months.
like 5 in the morning, like 3 hours before my shift, trying to just like get all the snow off the car. And it would like snow like 4 feet overnight sometimes. I would just be like, I'm done with this.
It's beautiful though. It is like picture perfect. It's beautiful.
So
But
nice sitting from like the car and it's hot in the car. But once I get out, I'm like, no, it's so cold. Whew.
yeah.
And it does get everywhere.
Then we lost our chains in the snow. We had to go back, find our chains in this. It was just horrible.
Oh my gosh, what a nightmare.
It's horrible.
I could never get your chains out. I just took like my 2012 Volkswagen at the time and was like on bald ass tires. What my mom like maybe get like snow tires or something, but I'd be driving on like cliffy roads and it'd be like
Boy, that's
sliding all over.
suicide. You were trying to commit suicide.
I had to get to somehow. I wasn't gonna be able to,
Bald tires.
but I got around. I still did it. There were people in trucks sliding more than me. It was okay.
I'm happy you're okay because it's not funny. Like we can laugh now, but it's really not funny.
It's actually really scary when you're actually dealing with driving through it. Oh, especially black ice, and you don't know where you can stop or like press on the brakes or anything.
Sorry, guys. It's just like going crazy. And I was trying to send you a text message because it was so long. Bad. Everyone's frozen. Okay,
We're
move a
still
little.
frozen?
Yeah, you're all still frozen.
Yeah,
Oh,
on my screen, I can only see the Adrian's Beauty College. I can't see your face yet, Ms.
yeah,
Jordan.
me too.
Oh, okay, wait till I get my bottom screen where it has where I can hit the camera. I can't even see it yet. It hasn't fully loaded. Soon it just does. I will actually put my face back up there. I'm like, why is it not going up? Okay. Here I go again. I'm gonna have to block out because it's not coming up the whole program.